Florida is great, but it's crowded, expensive, and humid. If you're dreaming of warm weather but want something different, here are 10 amazing places to retire that offer sunshine without the Florida chaos. Coming in at number 10 is Tucson, Arizona. Nestled in the Sonoran Desert at about 2,400 feet above sea level, Tucson offers a warm, dry climate with a unique twist. It's not as scorching as Phoenix. You'll get around 350 days of sunshine a year, with winter days hovering around 60 degrees and nights dropping to the 40s. Summers? They can get hot, but the elevation helps take a little edge off the sizzle. Now, if you're looking to stretch your retirement dollars, Tucson is a solid choice. The cost of living is about 8 to 10% below the national average, and you can still find charming ranch-style homes for around $300,000, or even less if you're lucky. Renters won't break the bank either, and if you're eyeing a 55-plus community, places like Desert Hills and Saddlebrook are popular picks. As for taxes, Arizona treats retirees pretty well. There's no tax on Social Security or military pensions, and property taxes are refreshingly low. Sales tax sits at about 8.7%, which isn't exactly rock bottom, but not outrageous either. And no inheritance tax to worry about. Healthcare? Top tier. Tucson is home to highly regarded facilities like the Banner University Medical Center, St. Joseph's, and even a dedicated children's hospital. You've got access to cutting-edge research and excellent specialist care right in town. But what really makes Tucson shine is its lifestyle. If you love the outdoors, this place is basically your playground. From the towering cacti at Saguaro National Park to scenic hikes in the Santa Catalina Mountains, there's no shortage of nature to explore. You'll also find golf, tennis, and biking thriving here, especially after the summer monsoons roll through. The city also has a surprisingly rich arts and food scene, with the Tucson Festival of Books, vibrant galleries, and a UNESCO designation as a city of gastronomy. Yeah, that's right. The tacos are that good. Safety in Tucson is a bit of a mixed bag. Some areas closer to downtown may give you pause, but neighborhoods like the foothills and Oro Valley are known for being quiet and safe. So, you just have to pick your spot. And then there's the vibe. Tucson has this down-to-earth southwestern charm. It feels like the Old West met up with Mexico for a drink and they just decided to stay. It's laid back, culturally rich, and welcoming. One retiree, Karen, summed it up perfectly when she said, "We love Tucson's sunny, mild winters and rich culture." That's echoed by outdoor lovers who call it a paradise, thanks to its endless sunshine and stunning desert scenery. Tucson gives you warmth, affordability, world-class health care, and a deep cultural heartbeat. But be ready for those hot summer months and the occasional downpour when monsoon season rolls through. Coming in at number 9 is Temecula, California, a place where wine flows more freely than your retirement savings. But hey, at least you'll be sipping it in style. Nestled in the warm inland valleys not far from Palm Springs, Temecula offers retirees a taste of California's rural chic lifestyle. The weather? Gloriously sunny most of the year, with winters hovering between 53 and 60 degrees. Summers do heat up into the 90s, but you can always cool off with a glass of local Chardonnay, or 3. It's the kind of place where hot air balloon rides are a normal weekend plan, not a midlife crisis. Temecula is best known for its wine country and Old Town Main Street. Imagine strolling past charming boutiques, catching a farmer's market, or planning your next wine-tasting adventure at one of over 30 local wineries. The Pechanga Resort Casino adds a bit of Vegas flair without the sensory overload, and golf, horseback riding, and festivals keep the social calendar pleasantly full. Now, let's talk safety, and we mean real safety. This city is one of the safest in all of Southern California. Family-friendly neighborhoods and gated communities abound, offering a peaceful environment that's ideal for relaxing and bragging to your Florida friends who are still dodging hurricanes and iguanas falling from trees. Healthcare? Solid. While you'll find good regional hospitals and clinics in town, if you need advanced care, Riverside or San Diego is just a short drive away. And yes, you'll probably want to be driving, because public transportation here is as rare as affordable housing. Speaking of housing, well, it's not cheap. Median home prices are hovering around $686,000, and even renting a modest two-bedroom will cost you close to $2,400 a month. Add California's infamous taxes, and yeah, Temecula is a bit of a wallet workout. But compared to coastal Orange County, it's practically a bargain. Just don't tell your accountant. Still, for retirees who value sunny days, vineyard views, and a sense of small-town luxury, Temecula delivers. It's got that elusive balance, peaceful and pretty, yet never boring. Think of it as a more relaxed, vineyard-draped version of Florida. Just swap the palm trees for rolling hills and replace the gators with grapevines. Coming in at number 8 is the elegant and moss-draped gem of the South Savannah, Georgia. Now, if Florida had a more graceful, history-obsessed cousin who loved oak trees and cobblestone streets, it would be Savannah. With an average temperature hovering around 66 degrees year-round, you get that sweet spot climate, warm but not scorching, with winters that rarely get frosty and summers that, well, they do get humid, but it's part of the southern charm. Bring a fan, or better yet, sweet tea. Cost of living here is a pleasant surprise. It's about 11% lower than the national average, and noticeably cheaper than Florida. Median home prices sit around $335,000, and a decent two-bedroom apartment rents for about $1,800. So yes, you can have that historic charm without needing to sell your kidneys. Tax-wise, Georgia doesn't exactly roll out the red carpet for retirees, but it does lay out a decent welcome mat. Social Security is taxed, but there are generous exemptions for retirement income, up to $65K for those over 65, plus full exemption on military pensions. So while it's not a Florida-style tax paradise, it's still friendlier than many northern states. Healthcare? Savannah's got you covered with Memorial Health and St. Joseph's nearby. You won't need to drive hours just to get a checkup, unlike some rural retirement towns. But here's where Savannah really shines, the vibe. With historic squares, live oaks dressed in Spanish moss, and old mansions lining the streets, it's like walking through a movie set. Tybee Island is just a short drive away for beach days, and the city is full of festivals, art galleries, live music, and riverfront dining. Retirees love the pace here. Slow enough to relax, rich enough to enjoy. One local put it best. In Savannah, you don't just retire, you sip your way into it with a view of the river. The only real trade-offs? Winters occasionally dip into the 40s, so not quite flip-flops all year round. Georgia's retirement taxes aren't ideal for everyone. And yes, it gets humid and buggy in the summer. But if you can handle a little southern sizzle, Savannah offers a whole lot of soul. Coming in at number 7 is Yuma, Arizona, the sunniest city in the entire United States. If you've ever dreamed of year-round sunshine and a slow-paced lifestyle by the river, Yuma might be your golden ticket. Sitting right on the Colorado River near the California border, this desert gem offers a relaxed, small-town atmosphere with big weather perks. The average high hovers around 89 degrees, and winters are wonderfully mild. Sure, summers can be scorching, July often blazes past 105 degrees, but that's part of the desert deal. Yuma is also one of the most affordable retirement spots in the West. Housing costs are about 17% below the national average, with median home prices around $279,000 and two-bedroom rentals going for about $1,150. Compared to Florida, Yuma's cost of living is about 11% lower than places like Orlando. Taxes are retiree-friendly too. Arizona won't touch your Social Security benefits and has low property taxes, although it does tax pensions and IRAs, just not very heavily. Healthcare access is solid, with the Yuma Regional Medical Center offering services like cardiology and cancer care, plus VA options for veterans. For anything highly specialized, many retirees make the occasional trip to Phoenix. What's life like here? Think outdoor fun and desert charm. Boating on the river, hiking the trails, golfing on sun-drenched greens, and festivals like Yuma Lettuce Days give the town its flavor. You'll also find unique attractions like the Yuma Territorial Prison and miles of quiet canyon roads. The crime rate is low, the people are friendly, and the vibe is all about taking it slow. As the locals like to say, if you want sand in your shoes, come to Yuma. With over 320 days of sun each year, low living costs, and a peaceful lifestyle, Yuma has become a desert haven for retirees looking to soak up the rays without breaking the bank. Coming in at number 6 is McAllen, Texas, a sun-drenched city nestled in the heart of the Rio Grande Valley in South Texas. Known for its subtropical climate, McAllen offers retirees long, hot summers and pleasantly mild winters, with average highs around 86 degrees and lows near 65 degrees. If you're someone who thrives in warmth and doesn't mind a little humidity, this could feel like paradise. One of McAllen's biggest draws is its incredibly low cost of living. With a cost of living index that's about 23% below the national average, your retirement dollars stretch a lot further here. The median home price sits at around $204,000, roughly 40% cheaper than the U.S. median, and you can rent a 2-bedroom apartment for under $1,000 a month. Groceries, services, and day-to-day expenses are all remarkably budget-friendly. And if you're wondering about taxes, good news. Texas doesn't tax income, which means no state tax on your Social Security or pension income. Property taxes do exist, but they're relatively manageable and often offset by the absence of income tax. It's a solid financial win for retirees. Healthcare in McAllen is robust for a mid-sized city. Institutions like McAllen Medical Center and Doctors Hospital at Renaissance offer comprehensive care, and the addition of the UTRGV School of Medicine is bringing in more specialists and medical advancements to the area. You won't need to travel far for your medical needs. McAllen also stands out culturally. With deep Hispanic and Tejano roots, the city has a rich blend of traditions, cuisine, and music. Nature lovers can enjoy bird watching at nearby preserves like Santa Ana, and beach lovers are just a 90-minute drive from the warm sands of South Padre Island. The city also celebrates lively festivals throughout the year and offers some of the best Mexican-American food you'll find anywhere. When it comes to safety, the picture is mixed. McAllen does have a higher-than-average crime rate, mostly related to property crimes. That said, many neighborhoods, especially gated communities, offer quiet, secure environments. It's all about choosing the right area. The overall vibe of McAllen is friendly and energetic. It's a retail and trade hub, so parts of it can feel busier than your average retirement town. But beyond the shopping centers and commercial areas lies a laid-back, welcoming pace of life. So if you're looking for warmth, affordability, and a touch of culture, McAllen could be the border town bargain you never knew you needed. Coming in at number 5 is San Juan, Puerto Rico, a tropical paradise under the U.S. flag. Here, you'll enjoy an average temperature of about 80 degrees Fahrenheit all year long. While the cost of living comparisons vary depending on the source, some say it's even lower than Florida's. In the city of San Juan itself, housing remains relatively affordable. A median home runs around $379,000, and the average 2-bedroom rental goes for about $1,700 a month. One of the most compelling reasons retirees are drawn to Puerto Rico is the tax situation. U.S. retirees living in Puerto Rico don't pay federal taxes on their Puerto Rico-sourced income. Social Security isn't taxed at all by the island, and under Act 60, many pensions are taxed at a very low rate. In some cases, not at all. That can mean thousands in savings each year, compared to retirees living on the mainland. Healthcare in San Juan is decent, with hospitals like Ashford Presbyterian, Auxilio Mutuo, and San Jorge offering a good range of services. However, access to medical specialists can be a bit limited, and for more complex care, some residents travel back to the mainland, especially to Florida. Culturally, San Juan is vibrant and full of life. The expat retiree community is growing, and English is widely spoken in the city. You get a Spanish Caribbean atmosphere, beautiful beach resorts, golf courses, and the historic charm of Old San Juan, cobblestone streets, colorful colonial buildings, and centuries-old forts overlooking the Atlantic. So why do people retire here? The tropical weather, financial incentives, and the fact that you're still within U.S. jurisdiction, meaning you use the U.S. dollar and have Medicare access, are all major perks. Of course, there are some challenges to island living. Food and energy costs can be higher due to imports. Hurricane season is a real concern. And while infrastructure has improved, power outages can still happen from time to time. Still, if you're looking for sunshine, culture, and serious tax breaks, all without needing a passport, San Juan might just be your retirement dream. At number 4, we're heading to the golden sands and retro glam of Palm Springs, California, a desert oasis where the sun shines, the golf carts roll, and the ghosts of Hollywood legends still hang out in mid-century homes. Palm Springs is known for its ultra-dry, sunshine-filled climate. Expect summer highs around 90 degrees, and that's being generous. Some days it feels like you're on the surface of Mars, while winter sits comfortably between 60 and 70. It's the kind of place where people say, but it's a dry heat, while sweating through their vintage Hawaiian shirts. Now, let's talk money, and you'll need a lot of it. Palm Springs is part of Southern California, and that means a high cost of living. Homes in nearby Temecula average around $686,000, and Palm Springs itself isn't much cheaper. Retirees often opt for condos or 55-plus communities, but don't expect bargains. A single-family home here often comes with a $500,000 price tag or more. Taxes? Brace yourself. California doesn't play around. The state taxes all your income. That includes pensions and Social Security. There are no special breaks for retirees. So, if your retirement dream includes palm trees and endless sunshine, just know Uncle California wants a big slice of your pie. On the bright side, healthcare access is solid. Facilities like Desert Regional Medical Center and Eisenhower Health are nearby, and specialists are available in town. If you need top-tier care, Los Angeles and San Diego are just a drive away. When it comes to lifestyle, Palm Springs is a playground for the active and artistic, golf courses everywhere. Hiking? Head to Indian Canyons or take the tram up to Mount San Jacinto. Culture? You've got museums, film festivals, music events, and even a full week dedicated to mid-century modern design. And yes, the area is welcoming, stylish, and inclusive, with a particularly strong LGBTQ+ community. Safety-wise, the city's pretty chill. Most neighborhoods are quiet, some are gated, and crime is usually just tourists accidentally stepping on a cactus while posing for Instagram. And let's not forget the celebrity factor. This was the escape for Hollywood royalty. Frank Sinatra, Marilyn Monroe, and Elvis all spent time here. In fact, Elvis even filmed Blue Hawaii in Palm Springs, which makes no sense geographically but adds to the legend. So what's the verdict? Pros: beautiful winter weather, endless recreation, a vibrant arts and social scene, and that undeniable California cool. Cons: blistering summer heat, sky-high home prices, and enough taxes to make your accountant cry. Palm Springs is for retirees who want to live like they're on a permanent vacation and have the wallet to match. Coming in at number 3 is the soulful and spirited city of New Orleans, Louisiana. If retirement to you means flavor, music, and culture all wrapped into one, this might be your place. New Orleans offers a warm and humid climate, with average temperatures hovering around 71 degrees year-round. While it gets hot and muggy in the summer, winters are refreshingly mild, often dipping no lower than the 30s and 40s. What sets New Orleans apart is its cost of living, about 9% lower than Florida, and real estate that won't break the bank. The median home price sits around $345,000, and a 2-bedroom apartment rents for about $1,500. But here's the kicker for retirees. Louisiana doesn't tax Social Security or military pensions, and other retirement income is taxed lightly with generous exemptions. That's more money staying in your jazz-loving pocket. Healthcare in New Orleans is surprisingly strong. Hospitals like Oxnard and Tulane are nationally recognized, and you'll find excellent access to specialists. And as for lifestyle, you're living in a city where jazz flows from every street corner, where you can grab beignets by the river, hop on a steamboat, or spend the night dancing in the French Quarter. The culture is rich, the people are passionate, and the food, well, let's just say your taste buds will never retire. Sure, there are some trade-offs. Hurricane risks and occasional flooding are part of life in the Gulf Coast, and some neighborhoods face elevated crime rates. Property insurance might cost more because of that. But many retirees say it's worth it just to wake up every day in a place that feels like a never-ending festival. So, if you're ready for a retirement filled with saxophones, gumbo, and sunset strolls along the Mississippi, New Orleans might just be calling your name. Coming in at number 2 is the breezy coastal gem of Corpus Christi, Texas. A sun-drenched spot where your retirement can feel like a permanent beach vacation, minus the tourist crowds and sky-high costs. Located along the Gulf Coast, Corpus Christi offers a comfortably warm climate with an average annual temperature of about 72.5 degrees. It's the kind of weather that invites you to spend your days outdoors, whether you're walking the beach, casting a fishing line, or simply soaking up the salty breeze. Texas already has a solid reputation for being tax-friendly, and Corpus Christi fits the bill perfectly. There's no state income tax, and the cost of living is lower than Florida's, with a coal index around 91.8. Homes are reasonably priced too, with the median hovering around $268,000, and 2-bedroom apartments typically rent for about $1,250, giving retirees a lot of breathing room in their budgets. When it comes to health care, Corpus doesn't disappoint. The Corpus Christi Medical Center ranks among Texas's best, and there are plenty of doctors and specialists to choose from, ideal for those who want both relaxation and reliable medical support nearby. The community vibe here blends relaxed coastal living with Texas-sized pride. Think miles of beaches, fishing piers, and jet skiing one day, and checking out the USS Lexington or the Texas State Aquarium the next. Corpus also has a strong, retired military presence, and the local culture leans Gulf Coast casual, seafood shacks, beach festivals, and yes, rodeos. And if you're into quirky landmarks, you'll appreciate that the tallest outdoor flagpole in the U.S. stands proudly nearby in George West. Of course, being on the Gulf comes with the usual hurricane and humidity concerns. And while the city has its fair share of traffic and some areas with higher crime, as with any mid-sized city, most retirees say the relaxed lifestyle and affordability far outweigh the cons. Just be ready to drive, because Corpus is spread out, and having a car is a must. If your dream retirement involves beach days, Texas hospitality, and a cost-friendly lifestyle, Corpus Christi just might check every box. Coming in at number 1 is the dazzling desert playground known as Las Vegas, Nevada, a city that truly lives up to its nickname, the City of Endless Summer. With an arid climate boasting average highs around 80 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, and summers frequently soaring past 100, it's a place where sunshine isn't just a perk, it's a way of life. Now let's talk dollars. Living in Vegas comes at a premium compared to many parts of the country, with a cost of living about 10.6% above the national average. The median home price sits around $384,000, and renting a 2-bedroom apartment will set you back roughly $1,540 a month. Still, that's not bad when you consider you're in one of the world's most iconic cities. One of the biggest draws for retirees? Nevada's famously tax-friendly policies. There's no state income tax, which means your Social Security and pension income stay in your pocket where they belong. No estate or inheritance taxes either, making Vegas an attractive financial oasis. Healthcare here is top-notch, with major hospitals like University Medical Center and Sunrise Hospital offering comprehensive care and specialist services, so you won't have to travel far for quality medical attention. Beyond the bright lights of the Strip, retirees enjoy a wealth of activities, from teeing off at nearly 70 golf courses across the valley to catching NFL games with the Raiders or cheering on the NHL's Golden Knights. Outdoor enthusiasts can hike the stunning Red Rock Canyon, ski snowy Mount Charleston, or boat on Lake Mead. The entertainment options are practically endless, but many retirees prefer the quieter side of Vegas life in suburban 55-plus communities like Henderson and Summerlin, which offer pools, golf courses, and gated security. Safety is a mixed bag. Las Vegas does have a higher crime rate than the national average, especially in some areas, but many retirees find peace of mind in those safer suburban neighborhoods. Retiree Terry puts it simply, Vegas, the home that everybody dreams about. I didn't want to leave. Vegas had something for everyone. Everybody gets along. It's that vibrant, energetic spirit combined with comfortable suburban living that makes Las Vegas number 1 on this list. So, if you're ready to trade your snow boots for sun hats, enjoy world-class entertainment, and benefit from a tax-friendly environment, Las Vegas might just be your dream retirement destination. Just be ready for those scorching summer days. And now that we've explored 10 fantastic places to retire, it's time for the big question. Which one is best for you? Let's find out with a quick quiz. Just listen along and see which place fits your personality best. Do you love endless sunshine, glitzy nights, and no state income tax? Then Las Vegas might just be your dream destination. Prefer a charming, walkable city draped in Spanish moss with a slow southern rhythm? Then Savannah, Georgia could be calling your name. If wide desert skies, affordable living, and a peaceful pace sound good to you, Tucson, Arizona might be the perfect fit. Want tropical weather, island vibes, and no passport required? Then San Juan, Puerto Rico offers all that, with serious tax perks too. Looking for beach town life without Florida crowds or prices? Corpus Christi serves up coastal living with a Texas twist. If you like your retirement bold, flavorful, and full of jazz, New Orleans might just steal your heart. Craving wine, country charm, and golden California weather without the LA traffic? Temecula checks all the boxes. Need a budget-friendly town where neighbors look out for each other? McAllen, Texas could be the hidden gem you're looking for? Enjoy the heat and want to stretch your dollars further than ever? Yuma, Arizona might be your sunny haven. Or maybe you want old Hollywood glam, mid-century style, and poolside living in the desert? Then Palm Springs is ready to welcome you. Which one felt like you? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more places that could change the way you retire.